Hello AP students, this is Mrs. Politsky, and I have your short answer questions for chapter 14. So let's get started. Question number 1. Provide a brief description for attending a birthday party. And this is going to be like a script here. So an example of a script would be, you should arrive with a gift, the person of honor will eventually open the gift, everyone will sing happy birthday, the person will blow out the candles, and all will enjoy the cake. Number 2, what did Solomon Asch attempt to measure in a study involving lines of differing lengths? He was looking at conformity to social norms. Number 3, what was the rationale for Stanley Milgram's study of obedience? His rationale was to determine whether a person would follow orders to harm another, and would they do so because they have some unique feature of personality. Question number 4. Asch conducted the line study of conformity. Milgram conducted the teacher-learner obedience study. And finally, Zimbardo conducted the Stanford prison experiment. Question number 5. Some commentators on the Kitty Genovese murder blame flaws in those people rather than social circumstances. This is an example of what is known as the fundamental attribution error. Number 6. As a result of diffusion of responsibility, people in larger groups feel less obligated to help someone in need. Number 7. What are the factors that dictate whom we like according to the reward theory of attractions? And according to this theory, physical appearance, proximity, similarity, and self-disclosure dictate whom we like. Number 8. The cognitive dissonance theory accounts for self-justification that people engage in when they behave in ways that are not consistent with their internal state. How do we attempt to eliminate this in our lives? Well, that will vary. A lot of times we will either change the way we think. So rather than having two differences, we purposely make a change. And that is one of the ways that we can eliminate this. Number 9, when you take credit for your success while denying responsibility for your failure, you are showing self-serving bias. Number 10, give an example of how prejudice and discrimination have slowed change. Well, an example would be exposure to groups other than our own tends to be the best way to see members of different groups as individuals rather than just as part of the crowd. This interaction keeps us from making overgeneralizations. Number 11. Why, when working on a group project, do some people work less hard, and how can this be combated? Well, we have people known as social loafers. They give everyone, to avoid this, you give everyone an individual role to play and a piece of the project, there we go, for which they are responsible for. This will hold them responsible for at least some of the work. Number 12. The Bay of Pigs invasion was ill-advised, but there was not anyone to stand up to offer another solution. This is known as groupthink. 13. Name the 3 components of love as emphasized by Sternberg's triangular theory of love. And that would be passion, intimacy, and commitment. And finally, number 14. In Sharif's Robbers Cave study, under what condition would the boys from the 2 different groups work together? And that is when they're given a common goal to achieve. Thank you very much.